Today's news, Boys 24 Hua Young idol claims K-pop fans disgust him.
Recorded audio has been leaked and uploaded to YouTube with the K-pop trainee talking trash about K-pop fans.
I'm glad that you said K-pop trainee because I wouldn't qualify him as a K-pop idol as of yet.
There's a lot going on here. He is in a group on a reality TV show that's trying out to be part of a future K-pop group, correct?
Kinda, sort of. It was a season 2 of Produce 101. Produce 101 being the TV show, the reality show that spawned IOI, which was so popular they appeared for a year and then they disbanded. This is season 2, which is a male version of the show. They had 49 people, 49 men who competed for this K-pop group, Boys 24, of which they selected 24 people to create different subgroups.
And he's one of the 24 that made it
to the final subgroup. They're going to promote for a year, every day for a year, and then at the end, they choose certain members to come together for a final lasting K-pop group.
I got a statement here from the recorded audio that came directly from Hwa Hyung's mouth. I like being called Oppa, but not from fans. That fucking sucks. And the high touch event is so annoying. We do the high touch event, you know? The one where you greet fans and hold hands with them. Fuck. I do it with about 700 to 800 fans every day, and I feel like I'm gonna puke. Their breath smells like shit.
Congratulations! Because of your shit talking, your K-pop career has ended.
Yeah, not the normal type of language you're used to hearing from anyone associated with K-pop.
That's for sure. If you're going to be in a place of fame and fandom where you have this huge fandom, you're interacting with fans, yeah, you're probably going to have some bad circumstances where you don't necessarily want to interact with certain people, or maybe they just ate a tuna fish sandwich and their breath smells. You never know. But you can't say this. You can't act like this.
K-pop idols are known for being the opposite of this. You never hear anything actually about what they're really thinking when you hear them talk. I mean, even BTS has got their own little reality show that they've developed themselves on their YouTube channel, or it's uploaded wherever, and you can see a lot of the behind the scenes and daily interactions with the members. But it's always very lighthearted. It's so lighthearted, it's not interesting to me.
Yeah, it needs to be lighthearted because they're creating this image, and this goes completely against what that image is. Nobody wants to fangirl over somebody who thinks that their breath smells bad. That's a total turn off.
Well, this guy hasn't been schooled enough in what it takes to be a K-pop idol. I think in the beginning for me, what didn't attract me to K-pop was the fact that they're just putting out this image. Now it's something that I tolerate because I really like the music. It took me a while to get to the point where I liked listening to the music, but now I do. People can change. I'm one of those people. Probably the last 2 years I've really gotten into K-pop music. Right before we left Korea, now I like it a lot. I personally don't care what this guy says, but it's very important to point out how K-pop idols are supposed to act and how they're not supposed to act. And I think if you're not paying close attention, you don't even realize how much training goes into them holding back the majority of what they're thinking when they're actually interacting with fans.
Yeah, you are a presentation. You are an image that is a symbol of what your company and your song is supposed to represent. You are the face of the company, and the words and the verbal things that you say that come out of your mouth do have weight, and they do affect not only the industry, but you're representing your company, you're representing Korea. What he has done, and I have to say, I did read an article where they mentioned that they had already talked to him about saying something previously. CJE&M and LiveWorks Company had already talked to him before about his image and what he's saying and how that impacts people, because a couple of months ago he said something like he was calling fans Nuna, and he made a video asking for kisses from fans. And so this goes completely against what he is saying here. I think that he just has some major issues.
He's not idol material at all. K-pop has been changing recently. We have seen idols and groups open up a little bit more. I mean, it took Big Bang nearly 10 years to finally go on and school each other and really open up more than we've ever seen idols before on TV, right before Top went into the military. But generally speaking, K-pop and the way that it's presented and the way that idols are supposed to act has not changed. And so I don't know how this guy even thought he could do this.
Yeah, and we live in a digital age where everything is recorded and you can be caught on saying anything, so you have to watch what you say. You can think it, but you can't actually come out and say it. And there are certain types of people that are good for this job, and clearly he is not one of those people. Like, he should not be in a public position where he's shaking people's hands and having to play friendly, because that's not the kind of person. He doesn't have that kind of empathy and compassion, clearly. Not to mention he's just a singer, and I hate to say it, but in K-pop those are kind of a dime a dozen. So I don't think that we are going to miss him all that much.
How much do you guys notice and realize just how much work it takes to be a K-pop idol in terms of their personality?
I'm sure it takes a lot of emotional restraint and also emotional maturity in order to interact with so many people on such a regular basis.
And hold in 99% of what you're probably actually thinking. Comments. What do you guys notice about that when you're watching K-pop yourselves? Click the like button while you're down there. Thank you so much for supporting us. Click the bell for notifications. Check out the link to Kgal in the description. And don't forget to subscribe for more Hallyu Back news. That's it. We're out of here. Hasta luego.
Bye! There is something to eating kimbap or bundegi, which is a little silkworm pupas. It makes your breath really stink. I used to have to get in the elevator with students who had just eaten lunch and they ate that, and I was like, just smile. Smile and don't breathe.
That's why Koreans are always brushing their teeth after every single meal.
Yeah.
Americans need to too.